In this video on QD3000, we will be discussing the process for adjusting the tuning for greater accuracy of hitting the target rate. So in this scenario, we want to ensure that if we're shooting for 12.5 gallons, that we in fact hit the 12.5 gallon target. There's a tuning adjustment that we can make if we're seeing that we're consistently above or consistently below that our target. So to start with, we'll go to settings, and then we need to go to page number 2. And here we have our product valves. First, we can enable or disable. And then the next column is the close time. This is the tuning adjustment that we can make. And you'll see here that it's listed as time in seconds. And so we either need to increase or decrease that to fine tune our accuracy. And so as we think about this, if we are over the target, meaning we're putting in 1/10 or 2/10 or 3/10 more than the target amount, the valve needs to start closing sooner, so we would have to increase this number. QuickDraw is it's measuring product into the batch. It's consistently looking ahead to say, at the current flow rate, when do I need to initiate closing a valve in order to land on the target, in order to hit the target. You'll see in the example that we have right now, we have valve 1 is 3.19, valves 2 through 6 are 1.5. Valve 1 being the larger valve, it has a larger, slower actuator, so that takes that valve longer to go from open to closed. The smaller valves move quite quickly. The standard time for those is 1.5 seconds to go from full open to closed. So let's say valve 2 is consistently a little bit long, meaning that it's putting in slightly too much. We could adjust that valve timing. Let's say we were going to adjust it by 2/10 of a second. That's what I would recommend if you're 1 to 2/10 off. On the other side of the situation, if we're not putting in enough, meaning we're shorting the target slightly, we would need to move the valve timing the other way. We would need to lower it so that the valve stays open slightly longer, resulting in putting just a bit more in the batch. So let's say we were short of our target, we would adjust that in the opposite direction. That is the process for fine-tuning the valves to ensure accuracy of hitting the target.